countryman who holds that 2-1 lead. But here, Hamilton in control on the main stage.
Yeah, polished respectables. It's Jamie Caven, that, a brilliant player, brilliant young man, having a good spell at the moment. And my old eyesight's not what it used to be, Nigel.
58.
Glasses steaming up in the commentary box for John as we see the style of Van Gerwen, who, well, is facing a test of character again here, to be fair, because Hamilton has got the ascendancy, not in this leg, but in the game certainly, and a 3-0 lead early on, when it's the first to 9, is a dream start.
Yes, we've not had too many whitewashes, but I think 3 6-0s on the opening night. Last night in 3 rounds played, if you count the preliminary round, or 1 or 2 preliminary games, but in the main, first and second round, and Gerwen looking, well, demoralised is probably a little strong, but pensive. Ken Mather, in fact, was the man who played 3 games last night. He's won all 3 of them, and therefore is on stage tonight on one of the boards. I think it's number 4 against Paul Nicholson.
Yeah, feast of action here at the Reebok. This unique tournament, which many experts said at the start of it would never last, would never take on, but I'll tell you what, it is such a popular event on the calendar. Hamilton well behind now in this leg, and Van Gerwen with a great opportunity to step forward and get his first leg on the board.
82.
Needs 150 here.
150.
That's a careless start because he's got a great marker. That's 81. Where the second one should really have gone, Nigel. And don't want to be hypercritical, but Mighty Mike was less than mighty there, I thought.
Certainly was. 23-gram unicorn darts being used by this man. 3-0 ahead, but this leg hadn't gone according to plan, but Hamilton has set himself up and put pressure on Van Gerwen now. Double 6 he needs, Van Gerwen, for the first leg on the board for him. Got to come inside a little bit now. And went further adrift. Chance for Hamilton for 4-0 now, John.
Yes, 5 attempts at a double now. Van Gerwen hasn't hit one. Really, that double 6 ought to have gone in. They all like the double 6. He'd got a good marker. And now he might start really getting despondent because Hamilton wanted double 16. He's well focused. 3 out of 7, 43% so far. And he can improve on that by getting this first dart here. Yes, no problem. The hammer is hammering the doctrine at the moment. 4-0.
And a second break of throw. And when it's first to 9, that is a, well, to pardon the expression, it is a hammer blow for not so mighty Mike in the early stages of this game. And he really has started off superbly. He's come straight out of the practice room on the main stage and looks at home. Andy Hamilton in complete control so far.
That's right, he said this game is all about confidence. He said every player in this tournament can play darts, he said, and it's all about confidence. He said, and believe you me, I feel confident. And, well, this is a very, very impressive performance so far from Hamilton. Got to say, though, Van Gerwen has had his opportunities and not taken them.
Well, Dave and Rod said at the top of the show, there's a major in one of these two players, possibly both of them. We've seen Hamilton in the final of the Grand Slam in 2007. So we know that he is a man for the big occasion when things are going right. And so far, it's going right for him tonight. 2 in so far. Looking for a third 180. Settles for a fourth ton 40. He is in top form, Andy Hamilton.
Yes, and you sense that he was a little bit irked that the third one didn't go in. He rather fancied it, mind you, so did I. Even so, 98 after just 9 darts. His average up at 97.58. Impressive stuff, this from the man from Stoke-on-Trent. Well, that's 32, scored 66, treble 10 will leave him 36, but it's single 10 anyway. But look at the difference in the score, not for the first time.
Not going well for the Dutch boys tonight because Vincent van der Boer is 4-1 down to Wayne Jones on board 8, and Hamilton steps up now for a 5-0 advantage over Michael van Gerwen. Needs 56. 16 tops he'll go for now. Tops he needs. 50% success rate at the double. And Andy Hamilton is in complete control of this game. He's turning on the style. Is there any way back for Michael van Gerwen? Join us to find out.
Andy Hamilton, the hammer from Stoke-on-Trent, licensee of the Skylark in Tol, is 5-0 up against the 20-year-old Dutch genius, Michael van Gerwen, who really does now have to start producing, Nigel. He has had his opportunities over that first session, missed them, but my Hamilton looks good, doesn't he?
Well, the way Hamilton's been building his scores right from the early stages, just like this, has been exemplary. His finishing has been superb. Van Gerwen has had 5 shots at a double and missed every single one. Obviously, no legs to his name so far. And that tells the story of the game. Hamilton has been by far the better player. You see the difference in the 3-dart average, 10 points between them. And Hamilton has just hit top gear right from the first throw of a dart here on board 1, and again he is simply superb with another top 40.
Yeah, getting the first 2 trebles, not quite making the third, but good 10 points in the difference in the average really does tell a story. That's not always the case. We had a game level last night and there was 15 points difference in the average, but this is a true average in that it's reflected in the score. Incidentally, Ronnie Baxter 3-all at the moment in a cracker on board 3. That's against Tony Eccles for the Olympic stage, isn't it? 88 Hamilton, 132. This is the Nicholson outshot. Needs the treble 19. Had he got it, he'd have gone for the bull. But he's left himself handy. Hamilton will go the 20 route here. Forget treble 16, double 20, as suggested. He'll go treble 20, double 14. 2018 bull.
Went for the treble 18, double 7. He go for the bull here now for a 6-0 lead and another break of throw. And now Van Gerwen simply has to take this out to keep his slim hopes alive, you would feel. Mile away with his finishing. Look at this. And finally, he finds them under the bed. And Michael van Gerwen is off the mark with his first leg of the game. And how he needed that.
Yes, he did. And it's too early yet to write him off. I mean, Hamilton has a very handsome lead, and Van Gerwen has just won with the throw. He's got the awesome task of trying to break back twice. He's twice lost on his own throw, but he's got the ability. It's a case of whether he can bring it out now, Nigel.
Taven 4-2 up on Dennis Evans. Look at the lineup to come. Colin Lloyd and John Barney and Dobson. That's on board number 2. Ronnie Baxter 4-3 up on Eccles. And some terrific games. Good to see Roland Sholton back in business. Doing well yesterday, and he's in round 3 tonight. Some big names to come. This is just the beginning of a terrific night of darts in the Blue Square UK Open here at the Reebok.
Yes, Osborne 4-2 up against Caven. There he is, 6-1 up against Dolan. Caven